Hi, I'm Bob, the Mortgage Coach Mitchell. We are going over glossary terms again today. We're still in the C's, lots of C's. We are down to credit monitoring services. What basically, a few years ago, there were companies that would go out there and they would want to charge you $29 or $39 a month to monitor your credit. There are still, I imagine, some of those companies out there, but I don't think it's necessary. Many credit cards come with credit monitoring attached to them automatically. Usually, it's just one bureau. And there, as we talked about in previous videos, there are actually three different credit bureaus, three major credit bureaus that we deal with. So usually the credit monitoring is specific to one of those bureaus. So your MasterCard might have credit monitoring set up, but it's only for Experian. Or your Visa card might have credit monitoring set up, but it's only with TransUnion. So anyway, you can pay for that service. If you Google credit monitoring services, there are plenty of options available. Or you can just kind of look at the charge cards and see if you can get enough of them. If you have enough of them, hopefully you'll have one that's monitoring each bureau, and you won't have to pay for it. So anyway, it's not a bad idea to monitor your credit. It gives you early access if there's any fraudulent activity, if there's any inaccurate information. In a previous video, I mentioned that I'm actually right now disputing a charge card, a trade line that appears on my credit report, that I found out through my credit monitoring service. It gave me an alert. It said, "Hey, this doesn't look right." And I looked at my credit bureau. I looked at my credit score, not the credit score, my credit report. And sure enough, it was a charge card that I had canceled the charge card and replaced with a different card because there had been a fraudulent charge on it. So rather than risk somebody having that information, we went ahead and just shut that down, and the credit card issuer issued me a new card. Unfortunately, they continue to report that old card that had a balance at the time. Now they're not updating it. Okay, so anyway, it's not a bad idea to have a credit monitoring service, but just make sure that they do all three bureaus. I'm Bob, the Mortgage Coach Mitchell. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you have any questions about credit monitoring services, I'm your guy. Reach out to me and let's talk. Bye-bye.